Everybody. I am here in the breakfast room hiding from the family right now. Half of my kids are still asleep, so trying not to be too loud, which y'all know is very difficult for me. Y'all hitting the box. Hopefully everybody's safe and sound. Let me know if there's anything I can do for y'all. It is Wednesday. Some of us may be no, today is Tuesday. Good grief. Today is Tuesday. We may be confused that it's Wednesday or Monday. Nobody really knows at this point. We've been snowed in. So, anyway, if y'all hear of anybody with any needs, please let me know because I would love to be able to assist and help. Rexanne, I did text Becky. I haven't heard from her. So if you could let me know an update, I'd appreciate it. Um, all right, everybody. So we're talking all things AI. Hey, I wanted to go back though and simplify this. So I pulled this chart at the very beginning of this journey with this AI playbook because this AI playbook is going very, very deep into several different buckets. And so I was like, how can I get back to why we're doing this? How do we simplify this so that y'all understand the different buckets and the lanes that we're going in? So, all that to say is here is the very beginning. We looked at this, gosh, several months ago, and we're just doing like prompt by prompt, building these things out. What I realized is I'm going through this, if I was to give you this entire book and tell you to go do it, you're not going to do it. Not saying that in a negative way. This is a lot of information. And I think a lot of people are getting a lot of AI prompts thrown at them, but it's not organized in this manner. And so the journey in which we go through this does matter. And the way that I am lining it up in ChatGPT is in alignment with these table of contents so that you understand like this is the first bucket we've got to complete, then we're going to go to the second bucket, so forth and so on. So this table of contents I wanted to revisit because I want y'all to understand where we are right now. We talked about enhancing our business model, right? So looking for ways to accelerate our revenue, ways that we can recapture additional business, and essentially increase the speed in which we do business. So we've already talked about this, and we have the prompts for that. Then we also talked about why it matters to build a real estate brand first, because you've got to tell it. You've got to tell the LLM, i.e., ours is chat. LLM, for those that are just joining us, means large language models. You've got to tell it who you are, how you like to communicate, so that the output sounds very similar to you, right? And so it knows what you want to be known for, and it's going to speak to you accordingly. So we've done that one. Right now, we're in lead generation systems. So we're going to talk today about, we talked about referrals and increasing referrals. Today we're going to talk about re-engaging those folks we haven't talked to in forever. And how can we re-engage that relationship? So I don't know about you. How many of y'all on the call have had people that you've dropped the ball on, past clients that you've dropped the ball on, people you should have stayed in contact with but didn't? I don't know about y'all, but I have had that happen quite a bit. And it's very hard and awkward to get that relationship back. Even though we desire it, it feels really weird. And so one of the prompts gives us some ways to reconnect with them today instead of us just sitting there wishing that we would call and not get into activity because we don't know what to say. So I'm going to hit on this today, but all that to say is this is kind of what the future is going to look like on these AI calls. We're going to go through the client journey and how to improve that journey and experience for them. So that's the fourth bucket. Then we're going to go into an AI enhanced listing process, which I know that we've got several listing packets that Linda's going to roll out at team meeting soon. And I want y'all to know how to create your own too, so that you can put your own individual brand and flair. All of y'all are unique, and I want y'all to have that unique touch to your listing presentations. Number 6, you're going to build a knowledge base of using AI prompts with Notion. And then we're going to go over the top 3 AI tools, Claude, Chat, and Perplexity, and then we're going to put it all together. So basically, you are going through a master class without realizing it, but I want to get back to why we're doing this. And the best way for me to explain it is in these buckets. And then I am also in chat. I've sent it out as a project to Linda, and she is attaching these to our Win the Morning emails that go out either on Fridays or Sundays. And so that way y'all actually have a flow of prompts that you need to abide by the order. And the reason why you need to go by the order is because all of this matters in terms of what the input is, and building up for the output that you want is the best probably way for me to say it. So I went ahead and I'm going to go, give me just a minute. Let me get to page 23. So today we are going to reactivate and deepen relationships with people that we haven't engaged with in quite some time. So it says, help me create a strategic plan to reactivate dormant relationships and provide exceptional value to my current sphere. It says, the first talking point for relationship reactivation, please suggest a framework for segmenting my dormant contacts, non-awkward approaches for reconnecting them, a value-first re-engagement strategy, conversation starters, and a progressive relationship building sequence that gradually reestablishes trust. And then for deepening existing relationship, please provide a system for categorizing sphere contacts by relationship depth and engagement, tailored value delivery, methods of identifying specific needs and interests, and strategies for becoming a genuine resource beyond real estate. Systematic touch points as well, and then additionally suggest how I can use AI to personalize communication at scale while maintaining authenticity, identify life events and transition signals that indicate potential real estate needs, and create wow moments that strengthen the relationship, track relationship momentum with key sphere members, and balance digital and in-person relationship nurturing. Please focus on building genuine connections rather than transactional approaches. So I'm going to go over here and show y'all I have put that prompt in. This is what I was saying. I'm essentially putting numbers next to which one you need to go to. But right now, I'm over here in Sphere Reactivation Strategy. And now it has told me every single thing I need to do. So it's broken it up in part 1 and part 2, as I asked it to, and then part 3. What I think is really cool is it's given me some talk tracks in here on what I can say, some conversation starters. What's something new in your world this past year? What are you excited about? What's changed for you since this time last year when we talked? This to me is Ford, family, occupation, recreation, dreams. That never changes. If I'm meeting somebody new or if I haven't talked to somebody in a long time, how's your family? What's new in your world? What are you doing currently with your job? You still enjoying it? Blah, blah, blah. Right? But then all that to say is it's built out several different other ways of engagement. It says, I was updating my contacts and realized it's been way too long since we caught up. How have you been? And then I came across a photo from, and it made me smile. What's life looking like for you these days? No agenda, just wanted to say hi and connect. This is what I find we all screw up on. Everybody comes at people like, what's in it for me? I call it commission breath. Everybody has it at some point in their career, and people can smell it from 10 miles away. I don't want y'all doing that. I would prefer y'all to get back into a relationship with as many people as you can without thinking about a commission or a paycheck, and understanding that you're coming at them with value. You're here to serve them and just want to know what's happening in their world. So please, if you haven't called somebody or talked to them in, I don't know, a year or two, please don't come at them with just that I'm a real estate agent and now I need what's in it for me and I don't really care about you kind of mentality. So watch how you engage. Any questions about this? Who's running these plays? Linda, you're shaking your head. What does that mean?
I was shaking my head because no, I'm not running them, but I should be.
So
This guy organizes it so well of just like, once we're done with this, you can be done trying to plan it. You know what I mean? And you can just run with it, which I like.
Well, and as I'm filing the projects in these buckets for y'all, then y'all need to go back and put it into your chat because it needs to be about you, not about me. Y'all are also unique, and so you have a unique value proposition, and your backgrounds are unique, which makes you special in what you can bring to the client. And so you've got to put these prompts in and go with the flow of this. So here's what I know. Y'all could go to 1,000 AI classes, and if you do not have a workflow and you do not implement one by one on the workflow, it's not going to happen. I was on a call this past week and they were talking about AI, and I was like, if y'all throw out a whole workbook at your brokerage and organization, you are doing them a disservice because y'all are going to read it and then not take the time, and you're going to get overwhelmed, and then you're just going to shut down and not use it. And that's just human nature. So it's my job to say this is one step at a time so that we're doing one thing at a time and that y'all can start adopting it and utilizing it to accelerate your business. So, Brandy, you said you're using it. Deanna, oh, wait a minute. Is that y'all are saying, Sammy, you're using it? Oh, no. Got it.
They were saying that they dropped the ball on their clients.
I got it.
I was about to answer Deanna, but I've been sending them out in the morning, like the first 5 I did, and then I'll send the next like little section so that you can do them one by one, Deanna. But you should have some already in your email, and then I'll send them little by little. No, I didn't mean just Sammy. Everybody was saying me too. My bad, Sammy. We
Well,
all dropped the ball.
I think the point being is if we can organize this in a way that makes it easy for y'all to implement, we're doing that in the Win the Morning newsletter. So right now you're snowed in. It is a great time. I had a lot of our agents yesterday. I think Corey got like 2 or 3 under contract, 5 total because he was hit 2 of his listings that he got both sides on. Anyway, long story short, people are answering the phones. So obviously this morning you need to lead generate, but this afternoon take these prompts and send them out. So I want to make sure that y'all take those and actually put them into chat. I get it. It's overwhelming, but I'm telling you, this is your sign to start now. Like today is the day to do it. So I'll write on a piece of paper, Linda, just where we are so far with the buckets and screenshot it to you, and that way you could send that out. All right, we'll send that out today. I think that will be helpful if it's just in an email, even if it's for on social media or I'm sorry, on Facebook, so they all have it. All right, y'all. Tomorrow we are going back to creative financing. We're going to go down another creative financing path. We've hit on buy downs. We've hit on seller financing, and we're going to start hitting on a few more of those. I know we have team meeting today, so please make sure you're in attendance for that. Anything else that I need to be aware of? Obviously, the office is closed. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. We're doing Zoom for team meetings, so we're having an attorney come on and talk about pitfalls, ways to protect your client. Y'all can kind of ask him Q&A style. And then for the Tennessee people, we are having somebody from the MLS come and talk. He has some stuff that honestly I didn't even know. I mean, I use MLS very basically, so he's coming on to teach us a little bit about how to use it, and there's a more user-friendly side to Paragon, so he's going to teach us about that. And then Ethan is going to get on too.
Higher level contract class of what he's seeing that why deals are falling apart. And there's a large amount of deals falling apart. That means we're not buttoning up the terms or we're not doing the research up front. So we're going to talk about that today, which that'll be awesome. So, all right, everybody, y'all let me know if you need anything. Please be safe out there. The roads are still very bad. I am going to try to get out and go to the gym. I can't do this anymore. So I will let you know what I discover and uncover if I get stuck. So y'all let me know if you need anything. Make it a go and make it count. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.